Now, back to Sunrise on News Radio 880 KCMX.
Shout, shout, I'm talking to you, so come on. Shout!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. 18 minutes after the hour. Craig Fernick on the Sunrise Show, and thrilled to welcome in a couple of wonderful directors from the Rogue Valley Family YMCA. First off, we've got Jeni Beck. She's the fitness director and now also the fun run director for the Pear Blossom Run. The PearBlossomRun.com is the website. And then Gary Taylor, he's the sports director for the Rogue Valley Family YMCA. And the main website, for anyone that hasn't logged on or hasn't checked it out recently, is rvymca.org. And that's, of course, for the Rogue Valley YMCA, Rogue Valley Family YMCA. And it's great to have you both in. Jeni, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Gary, it's great to have you in.
You too. Great. Thanks for having us.
I mean, you bet. And so much going on at the Y. Of course, this weekend is huge. And the Pear Blossom Run, the website, it's the PearBlossomRun.com, and over 4,000 people are signed up. I guess, Jeni, I start with you because as the fun run, a lot of kids love this.
Yes.
T-shirts.
Yes.
I mean, talk to us about what's happening down
Okay.
there.
Well, at this point, we have almost 1,400 kids participating in the fun run. There's a 1 mile or a 2 mile, and when you register, it's a $7 registration fee. You can do either race or both races. It's all the same. Everybody gets the number 1 bib, and the T-shirt is designed by students in the Valley. We have this year we had over 1,000 T-shirt design submissions. So the shirts are really cute. They're designed by kids, and it's just a fun family day. We have the competition between all the schools that participate in the Valley.
Love that.
Yeah, we had 22 schools participating this year. So the big winners will be announced at the Mayor's Cup Awards ceremony.
That's a big deal,
That's
too.
a big deal. Yes,
Yep.
they love that. They get the big Mayor's Cup trophy that lives at their school for the year. And Mayor Gary Wheeler, easy for me to say, will be giving out that trophy at the awards ceremony on April 11th.
I love seeing it because as my kids were coming up through elementary school, the teachers, they really rallied.
Yes.
And the teachers show up and they rally their kids, and the principals. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And it's great to see the school spirit because at some point, the school and the teachers, they have their banners out there.
Yes,
and
they
they
do.
have color. Oh, man. And it's kind of like.
And they run together as a group. And so it's a fun day.
And weather's always kind of 50-50. I mean, I say that, but springtime, morning, that kind of thing, Gary's going, uh-oh. But you know what? I tell you, you always believe and hope, and for the run in the morning, I mean, 8 o'clock, if you're not down there, in fact, what is it? The 5K race at 7 a.m.
Yes. Yeah, the first race is at 7 a.m. And, the runners don't mind a little sprinkling.
Exactly.
And it's nice for the runners. The parade, not so much. But we've been really blessed the last several years with great weather. So I'm feeling confident that we'll be blessed again.
And what I was trying to say is that it's always crisp in the morning.
Yes.
And so it's just a matter of what the wind does and the clouds do and the sun, that kind of thing.
Yep. So dress in layers.
Exactly.
Be prepared for Oregon spring running weather.
But I love the energy that the Rogue Valley Family YMCA brings to the Pear Blossom Run. And, Steve Buxton and Rich Stanfield, they're great with everything that they do.
They are.
So do we have a split between how many in the fun run versus overall, or is it just at this point?
So I think we have about 1,000 in the 10 mile at this point. We have 1,400 registered for the 5K. Oh, and it looks like we're up to 1,600 now in the fun runs. So,
fantastic.
And we expect a lot of registrations this week. We take them all the way through Friday, packet pickup day, which is at the YMCA all day, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Packet pickup
Packet
day.
pickup,
Oh, my
yes.
gosh.
So it's a big day at the YMCA.
I love that. We're visiting with Jeni Beck. She's the fitness director for the Rogue Valley Family YMCA, and she's also the fun run director. And Gary Taylor is here. He's the sports director. And Gary, so much going on year-round, keeping the kids happy and
Yeah.
and satisfied down at the Rogue Valley Family YMCA. What say you?
Absolutely. I mean, the fun run and the 10 mile and the 5K are a huge piece of the puzzle, and they bring out a lot of people, and it's a great, healthy opportunity. And of course, all the proceeds from those races go back to fund scholarships to make sure children and families have an opportunity to participate. So whether that's sports or membership or any of that, there's just lots going on down there for kids, for adults, and for families. And it's just a fun time to be there. You're talking about the weather. It might not be great, but it's still going to have a lot of energy. The Y is still going to be a fun place to be involved this Saturday, and it's going to be a great time out there.
Well, and there's a lot of great things going on at the Y, so we want to talk about that. There's some remodeling going on.
Absolutely. I mean, the Y is an ever-changing place. If you haven't been in a while, I definitely recommend you come down and see the facility. Last year, we completely remodeled the gym. This year, we've been focusing on our pool locker rooms, and we knew they needed help, and they look much better. Child Watch is currently being renovated, and there's just more spaces to come. And so investing in the Y, it's a great place to be. It's a great place to be with your family. And if you hadn't seen it in a while, it's different, and it's sure looking sharp.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, the really cool thing, it's such a long-standing tradition, the YMCA and all the outreach, everything else, and it just seems like you're touching more and more families.
Absolutely. I think, Y programs have been growing, Y membership has continued to be growing, and the fun run and the 10 mile and 5K are just a way to have fun in the community and get people out there. And really, those proceeds and those benefit dollars really are helping families that can't afford to be involved in the Y. And so there's just tons of people coming. And the other part that's great is we have hundreds of volunteers that make this all happen. And so, we've got race directors and we've got Jeni Beck doing the fun run and all the staff doing their pieces, but hundreds of volunteers that make that day possible. And some of them are starting their morning at 4 in the morning. And it all comes together. It's pretty amazing. And it's a great thing to be a part of.
Great party. We're going to continue with the crew from the Rogue Valley Family YMCA after this break. I tell you, the website, pearblossomrun.com, you can still get signed up all the way through Packet Pickup Day on Friday. And we'll have more of the data here. Of course, get to the website, rvymca.org, or the pearblossomrun.com. That's directed toward Saturday. And of course, they're going to have the register button is right there, the confirmation button is there, and the results, everything, all the quick links are at the pearblossomrun.com. Jenny and Gary, stick around. We got more coming up on the Sunrise Show after this quick break. Stay tuned.
Now, back to Sunrise on News Radio 880 KCMX.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunrise Show. 35 minutes after the hour. Continuing with Jeni Beck. She's the fitness director for the Rogue Valley Family YMCA. She's also the fun run director for the Pear Blossom Run coming up. And pearblossomrun.com is the website. If you have not registered for the run, any of the runs this weekend, you can do it all the way up to Friday Packet Pickup Day at the YMCA. And we've got Gary Taylor in. He's the sports director for the Rogue Valley YMCA. But also, Saturday open house from 8 to 10. This is cool. Gary, why don't you take this on the open house and the pancakes and everyone. It's just a great opportunity for families to come down, whether they're running or watching family members. They can kind of take a detour or tour the facilities because the YMCA is in the midst of a remodel, doing great things.
Yeah. Whether you're planning to run or just hanging out, come on down. There's a free pancake feed from 8 to 10:30 Saturday. Chance to see the Y. We've got outside vendors that come in and community groups that are sharing their great message. Kids can go rock climbing. Kids can play gaga ball. And if you don't know what that is, come down and find out.
Oh, my God.
Wheelchair basketball, you can try that out and give your shot at that. And so there's just lots of things going on at the Y, and it's going to be exciting. And, last year we served 2,000 plates of pancakes, and this year we're ready to serve more. And so we just want the community to come down and have a great time. 2,000 plates of pancakes. So lots of volunteers that will be flipping pancakes all morning and getting that ready. But it's just a lot of fun. It's really a chance to share the Y with the community. And if you're running in any of the events, it's a chance to come down and get a little carbo load afterwards as well.
Well, exactly. And with the remodel, you've done incredible with the gymnasium people won't recognize the gym. They won't recognize the locker rooms, right?
It's fair to say the gym was the same way from when it was built, and so just last year got completely refreshed, and that meant everything from lighting to paint to floor to basketball hoops, and it's a great facility that serves kids and adults. And the pool locker rooms have gone under a renovation, and they're much different than anything you've seen. They're actually comfortable, welcoming, and they're inviting. And we're currently doing our child watch space, and then next is the adult locker rooms. And so, it's really the plan by the end of the year that the whole Y is going to feel refreshed and ready for the new millennia.
Wow. I was just going to say, for membership, what's for a single and for a family?
Yeah, so there's lots of different membership options, and so whether you're a single adult at $37 a month or you're a family membership at $65 a month, and we have all kinds of other things, senior family and a single adult family, and there's lots of combinations that'll meet your needs, and of course youth memberships as well. So there's just lots of ways to get involved, and with all the fundraising that happens at the Y, money's not going to be the reason you can't participate. So come down and get involved.
Yeah, and that's the rvymca.org, and that'll get you set up. Of course, get under the tab membership, and you can find all that. Well, with the open house coming up Saturday morning from 8 to 10:30, and Gary, you just finished. I mean, this is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to you on the basketball, the Y ball. 550 kids with all of these schools, locally. It's all done. They finished up. The basketball is hanging up their hoops until next
season. Yeah, it's been great. And, I have to thank the 85 coaches, volunteer coaches that made that all possible. And it's wonderful to have all those kids involved, but it's great to even share that we could still use help. There were still kids that didn't get the chance to play because of a lack of volunteer coaches. And, of course, there's background checks and reference checks to get involved. But we're always looking for folks that care about kids, want to share those skills, and build a lifelong passion for sports.
I know they love it. My kids were in it, and it always seemed to go so well. I mean, it seemed easy. The coaches were in place. You got down and got your uniform dealt with. The reversible shirts, and the kids had a blast. And then the referees. Hats off to the refs.
Yeah, it's a hard job being a ref, that's for sure. And we have volunteer and paid refs, and a combination of that. But it's really about a team of people that come together. I would say over 100 adults, both paid and volunteer, come together to make that opportunity there for those kids.
Very good. So if you just joined us, we've got Gary Taylor. He's the sports director for the Rogue Valley Family YMCA, and Jeni Beck. She's the fitness director and the fun run director as well. And a huge open house coming up this Saturday with all the remodel and renovation. Of course, the pool was already brought up to be a UV pool, and that's perfect because you don't have that chlorine anymore, and that's a fantastic pool. And then Jeni, the locker rooms. Huge.
We're really excited about the remodel of the locker rooms. The pool locker rooms look fantastic. And next up are the adult locker rooms. We're ready for that.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Well, so much happening. We'll be talking about the Pear Blossom Run and Festival and Parade all throughout the week. And, Jeni, I just want to thank you and Gary for coming in this morning. Great work down there. And I'll look for you Saturday morning if I can.
You can do it. You can do it.
You can get out there. You can find us. There's all kinds of things going on. We'll see you there.
All right. Good deal. We'll be back. We've got a break going on. ABC Sports about 4 minutes away. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good day. We'll be back after this quick break. Jeni and Gary, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.